Start greeting. Welcome back, Commander.
Start greeting. Welcome back, Commander.
Start greeting. Welcome back, Commander. Welcome to Spacebase Startopia Test Center, Commander. I hope you had a good flight. It all began with a misunderstanding. When the Telgorian fleet first encountered a representative of the Neophytic Alliance, they sent a bouquet of their most beautiful native flowers as their usual greeting. The only problem, the extremely nature-loving dryads took a bouquet of dead flowers as a declaration of war. This encounter marked the beginning of the first major interspecies conflict in the Alma-Barid Quadrant. It lasted for approximately 400 years. Since most of the races did not have access to FTL technology at that time and their weapons technology can generally be regarded as primitive, the armed conflict was often limited to threats, verbal attacks and illegal littering. The production of the Universal Translator developed by the RFS Consortium helped to settle the conflict and led to peace talks being initiated. Also additional potential grounds for conflict, such as Uriker's Great Dolphin Barbecue. The Celebramers' gigantic space loudspeakers and other trivialities to also be nipped in the bud. So much for history, recruit. Let's get back to your real job here at the RFS Consortium's Tear Test Lab. This lab is not only designed to house a highly sophisticated artificial intelligence called Val, which would be me, in case you've forgotten that in the last few minutes, as my brain scan suggests, but is also responsible for the Startopia project. The goal of Startopia is to create multipurpose space bases capable of being used by all alien species as places of encounter and exchange. And, of course, to earn a huge amount of energy to cover the exorbitant salaries of the RFS board. Recruit, you have been selected to work in the Startopia Base Simulator, or SBS for short, to acquire the knowledge necessary to run such a Startopia base. But before you can do so, you must go through the RFS Executive Motivation Training course. You can do it. You're a born leader. We believe in you. Fanfares, congratulations. You have successfully completed the Commander training course and are now entitled to take the final exam on the simulator. Good luck, Commander. Welcome to your first test scenario, Commander. I'm very curious to see how you will cope. This simulation includes a Startopia base orbiting the garbage planet Sarkar. And I quote from the Universal Database, disgusting cesspit that should find its deserved end in a black hole. The goal of this scenario is to generate energy by recycling garbage. There are only a few basic buildings available and space is limited. You will mainly, or more precisely, exclusively, come into contact with Telgor and bugs. Expect visitors to leave a lot of garbage lying around. I don't think I need to go into any more detail. According to the scenario guidelines, it is impossible to fail. However, I would like to add that carbon-based life forms have always surprised me in this respect. Very well, Commander, you may proceed. As an old Gononian folk saying goes, every being is the wash quantang of their own fortune. An ancient skilled trade in which bricks are formed from one's own excrement. Initiate Welcome Protocol. Welcome, Commander. I am confident that even a carbon-based life form will be able to cope with the very manageable parameters of this scenario. After all, it's all about collecting garbage. A fuzzy with only limited functionality previously solved this scenario in less than 20 minutes. I therefore assume that you will be able to complete it within a few hours. Test subject evaluation started. Command R, commence operations. Excellent, Commander. You've managed to build a recycling station. Remember that semi-functional fuzzy I told you about at the beginning? Well, it had already completed all of the other test scenarios in the time you needed. But I think it's a rather tough comparison, because it was limited in functionality and in order to successfully complete this test scenario, it is now necessary to fully utilize the recycler's functionality. I trust you will have no problem with that, Commander. A quick glance at your social media accounts shows that you're an expert on trash. Commander, it is good to see you've set up a recycling station. It's not so good to see you haven't hired any Telgor to run it. Please try to rectify this situation. Commander, it is good to see you've set up a recycling station. It's not so good to see you haven't hired any Telgor to run it. Please try to rectify this situation. Commander, I see you still haven't had any garbage bots built. I have therefore provided you with some as a precaution, because without them you can't complete this scenario. Commander, while I do understand the urge non-compliant carbon-based life forms feel to not follow protocol, rest assured that the construction of a berth is essential. Something you have still not accomplished. Congratulations on your birth, Commander. In all test scenarios to date, in the established standard procedures and in the Starbases for Underachievers manual, it is actually built before anything else as the base room. I can already see, convention and traditions are not your thing. I'll make a note of that in your personnel file just in case. Commander, I see you still haven't installed an atmosphere filter. Though I personally question its usefulness, carbon-based life forms somehow seem to depend on reasonably pure air. Would therefore suggest you make up for this oversight by installing an atmosphere filter. Commander, I would like to congratulate you on the 50th visitor to your simulated station. If this were reality rather than a test scenario, the time frame would be rather unacceptable. Here, however, you are working within a simulation under optimal conditions. So the time frame is completely unacceptable. Commander, you have just successfully built your first garbage bot. A thing that one tries to fill with other things, but which reaches its maximum capacity much too quickly. Wait, are we talking about you and your training here? Excuse me, my routine small talk subprocessor seems to be malfunctioning. An interesting choice, Commander. I would advise you to keep an eye on Bugrathorian visitors. And maybe keep a mop ready, just in case. Commander, more than half the visitors like Startopia. At least it's a start. Excellent work, Commander. You have acquired the required amount of energy. You did it with the berth and not the recycling station, but at least it's something. I hope you realize this, of course, does not terminate the test scenario. It was just a gentle hint designed to give you an idea of my estimation of your abilities. Commander, I see you still do not have a fuzzy charging station. Presumably you have not even skimmed the manual starbases for underachievers, but without one of these rooms your fuzzies will eventually run out of energy. A most experimental choice, Commander. Commander, fanatics from the terrorist organization Trashbeast have discovered a subatomic quantum loophole in our shield and have beamed garbage bombs on board. If they explode, they will cause damage and spread garbage throughout the area. But you can rest easy in the knowledge that it can't harm me. Initiate Bomb Subprotocol Alpha. Commander, trash fanatics have managed to successfully detonate a garbage bomb on your station. Maybe next time you should collect and dispose of them instead of watching them explode. Interesting, Commander. However, I do not want to hear any complaints about this later. A second recycling station is a splendid idea, Commander. It can take care of trash, garbage and other things that have fallen by the wayside. Unfortunately, it won't be able to recycle shattered career dreams, Commander. Commander, more garbage bombs have been smuggled onto Startopia. Commander, yet another garbage bomb has exploded on your station. Commander, yet another garbage bomb has exploded on your station. Good choice, Commander. The experimental high-speed turbines in these new recyclers will do a good job and definitely won't cause any accidents. At least no substantial ones. Commander, my sensors indicate that you still do not have a communication center. Unless you feel you belong to the rock-like species Sothmorog, which has no means of communication whatsoever, I suggest you build one. Excellent work, Commander. I see you've managed to build a communication center. I mean, you created a simple construction order for your fuzzies and then they did all the work. Sarcasm speech module not found. Bravo. Commander, more garbage bombs have been smuggled onto Startopia. Commander, I wanted to point out to you that with your energy or prestige you can buy very interesting things from my experimental laboratory, or, as my naming algorithm calls it, the Val Shop. You should definitely take a look at them. Commander, I'm beginning to think you're deliberately allowing those garbage bombs to explode. Do you enjoy that? Does it make you happy? Eventual mental disorder detected. Electroshock therapy to be noted in personnel file. Excellent choice, Commander. Let's see how you do with these new parameters. Commander, your tenacity is remarkable. I mean, the time you have already spent in this scenario can't even be entered in the appropriate evaluation form because it has too many digits. Others would probably have already given up, drunk several cups of coffee, gone to bed, or, well, simply completed the scenario within a reasonable time frame. But carry on at your own pace, we don't want to put you on... Commander, you have now acquired 2/3 of the necessary energy. Extrapolating from your previous results, I can safely put my subprocessors on standby for the next few million cycles. Look out, Commander. Trash fanatics have thrown bombs at the station. Startopia's current average rating is on the whole rather positive. Interesting. Congratulations, Commander. You have successfully achieved the goal and generated the required amount of energy. Some doubted your success, while others objected that you could not fail in this test scenario. Nevertheless, you have successfully completed. Command R, I want to congratulate you on successfully completing the first test scenario. Only the most petty-minded subprocessor would notice that there was no fail option in the previous mission. Let us now turn to the second test scenario. This simulated Startopia station is located in orbit around Jupilberry 3. The galactic database contains the following information on Jupilberry 3, a fertile jungle planet whose inhabitants are often involved in wars because the other side of the planet always seems to be a bit greener. Commander, the aim of this test scenario is to adequately design the biodeck on the Startopia so as to be able to harvest resources and have some of them processed in factories. In addition, various diseases are common in this region, so you should have a viable medical station. Now then, Commander, go ahead and show what you're made of. By the way, according to my scanner that's 60% hydrogen, 25% oxygen, 10% carbon and a few other odds and ends. Initiate Welcome Protocol. Welcome to the second test scenario, Commander. As mentioned at the beginning, you now have access to the biodeck to grow plants and create a cozy atmosphere for your visitors. In this scenario you can expect more sick aliens on board, where a lack of treatment can result in a premature death. Commander, commence operations. Commander, not that I doubt your mental abilities, but as a precaution I would like to point out to you the extremely banal logic that employing more dryads would ensure that you get the resources you need more quickly, as they sow new plants and harvest mature ones. Commander, I see you've had a medical station built. Are you speculating that you will be able to handle this scenario without a birth? I can't wait to see. Commander, you managed to build a factory. Remarkable, when I consider your accomplishments to date. Commander, you have successfully installed a cargo hold. Your trusty fuzzies can now store materials there. I congratulate you on accomplishing this mundane task. Hats off. Commander, your station is so covered in garbage that vermin capable of causing illness are already spreading. Cynical administrators would now begin to think twice. I am very curious as to your decision. Commander, your doctors have just successfully treated the first visitor. I think that is acceptable. Commander, those hired dryads will hopefully reduce the duration of this scenario to an acceptable level. I think we can chalk that up as good work. Comment good work discarded. Quote. Commander, there's a rumor that a traveling doctor who was coming to assist you just flew past your base. Unfortunately, you were unable to pick up his transmission, as you have no communication center. Commander, I'd like to draw your attention once again to the compact map on the side where, among other things, the biodeck is displayed. Please make your way there. Glad you could make it to the biodeck, Commander. Plants are grown here that are transformed into resources upon harvesting. Finally, something organic that is not completely useless. Good choice, Commander. I am not surprised that you prefer emptiness, as I suspect a certain similarity to the contents of your skull. Commander, one of your visitors has accidentally forgotten a number of crates of garbage, which, while considered a delicacy, carries highly contagious pathogens and is prone to spontaneous explosion if left unprocessed. Should you wish to prevent a viral explosion on board, you should remove those objects. A cynical commander might, however, take advantage of this. Commander, you have successfully harvested several plants. Obviously, all those years of training have paid off by enabling you to perform such a trivial task. Commander, an alien has contracted an infection from the vermin. I wonder whether this is due to your general incompetence or your questionable morals. Commander, I'd like to inform you that you've already successfully treated 1/3 of the aliens required. I assume you feel almost competent now. Commander, you've already cured half the aliens that require treatment. An acceptable feat, if one ignores the time it took you to perform it. Startopia's current average rating is on the whole rather positive. Interesting. Commander, I find that the alien treatment is proceeding at a reasonable pace, considering the circumstances. By circumstances, a confusing choice, Commander. I would have liked to have seen a little more finesse on your part. I mean, I didn't get my hopes up, but it would have been nice. Warning, Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode. Commander, a very ill alien with a severe form of leupolioitis has arrived at the station. You should ensure that this visitor is treated quickly as the disease is highly contagious. Prevent your visitors from being harmed at all costs. Commander, a crate of garbage has just exploded, potentially infecting aliens in its vicinity. I'm still wavering as to whether to classify this as incompetence or moral ambiguity on your part. Incompetence and moral ambiguity noted in personnel file. You should be aware that a critically ill alien has come to visit. Ensure their quick treatment in the medical station. Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode and infect scores of aliens. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. Commander, a garbage explosion has contaminated parts of your station. I suppose you feel even more at home now. Your wish is my .x file, Commander. Warning, Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode. One of your employees has quit. Commander, a critically ill alien seeking treatment has boarded Startopia. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. An employee has just quit. Commander, you might want to pay a little more attention to the station ratings. Your current rating is below average, just like the rest of your career. Commander, a critically ill alien seeking treatment has boarded Startopia. An employee has just... Warning, Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode. Commander, a very sick alien has just come on board to receive medical care. Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode and infect scores of aliens. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. One of your employees has quit. One of your employees has quit. You should be aware that a critically ill alien has come to visit. Ensure their quick treatment in the medical station. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. One of your employees has quit. One of your employees has quit. An employee has just quit. One of your employees has quit. Commander, unattended crates of garbage are in danger of exploding. One of your employees has quit. An employee has just quit. One of your employees has quit. One of your employees has quit. An employee has just quit. You should be aware that a critically ill alien has come to visit. Ensure their quick treatment in the medical station. Warning, Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. Commander, a garbage explosion has contaminated parts of your station. I suppose you feel even more. An employee has just quit. Commander, your station's ratings are unsatisfactory. Regrettable. Commander, a very sick alien has just come on board to receive medical care. Commander, unattended crates of garbage are in danger of exploding. Commander, you actually managed to heal your critically ill visitor. Okay, of course you yourself didn't lift a finger, at best it was your gray employees, but still. Congratulations are in order, Commander. You've performed reasonably well in this test scenario. Hats off. I shall record your mediocre actions in the Monument of Shame immediately. That's what I call your personnel file, Commander. You don't have to understand, it's an amusing data packet that goes back and forth between my sarcasm processor and my evaluation routine. Welcome to the final test, Command R. This third and final test scenario involves a Startopia base orbiting the planet Parturius 22. The galactic database has the following information about the planet. The residents of Parturius 22 are a decadent party people who use dance steps as currency. For example, a bottle of wine there costs a 3-minute waltz. I admit I can't make sense of the irrationality of carbon-based life forms, Commander, but I'm sure it will one day be one of the reasons for your total annihilation. But enough of that, let's turn to the scenario. Commander, in accordance with the needs of the residents of Parturius 22, this Startopia base has a fun deck. There you can accommodate the visitors' various inclinations. Attain the scenario's specified energy parameters to successfully complete the test. Welcome to the simulated orbit of Parturius 22, Commander. I by no means wish to increase your stress level, but of course much depends on this final test scenario. Failure to complete it would result in a drastic shortening of your career. To exactly 1 millisecond after your failure, to be precise. But well, frankly I'm not very confident, as my evaluation algorithm gives you about a 40% chance of not failing in the first 5 minutes. I don't think I need to remind you of the importance of this scenario. Commander, your goal is to get the fun deck on board this Startopia base up to speed, please the visitors, and earn a reasonable amount of energy on the side. Command R, commence operations. Commander, I discovered a note in my files scheduled for deletion that you fulfilled an optional triviality in the previous test scenario. According to the RFS, such trivialities should also be rewarded, so I'm increasing your ration of nutrient slime and will provide you with a crate. Commander, the black hole drop has completed construction. From now on your visitors can scream their souls out there. Have fun. Commander, the loot box lottery will now begin to generate revenue on Startopia. I'm still fast. Commander, by now even you should have understood the basics of running a Startopia base. Nevertheless, congratulations, Commander. You have managed to build the disco, which is an essential part of the scenario, in just over flow time units. Oops, my output module didn't expect a number that high. My sensors detect that the Starcats Cafe has been completed. Very good. I would quickly like to point out the increased concentration of pathogens in this environment, Commander. Not that it concerns me as an electronic, and therefore distinctly superior being, but perhaps you'd like to take advantage of that information. My circuit boards are overheating just thinking about it, Commander. But what you do with these carbon-based life forms is up to you. Commander, I take it you're still admiring the new disco? I can see no other explanation for the fact that you still have not yet hired a Celebramer so you can use the room. Very good, Commander, you have hired a Celebramer to work in the disco. This fun-loving species will now ensure that the other more introverted aliens get their money's worth. Excellent, Commander. Your fuzzies will immediately begin the transformation. Commander, you've set up a berth. A good idea, considering it's the cornerstone of a sound base of operations. Commander, you have established a medical station. An excellent idea, because according to my research, dense clusters of carbon-based life forms such as those found in a disco are a veritable hotbed of disease. Commander, it would appear that something has lured energy thieves aboard. These perfidious individuals set up illegal energy absorbers which then siphon off some of the energy earned in the surrounding area. Logically, this makes it more difficult for you to fulfill the mission objective, Commander. Of course this is perfectly obvious, but I thought that in your case I should emphasize it once again, explicitly. Commander, good to see you've built a recycler. If you fail this test scenario, you could find yourself in there very soon. Commander, more than 10 aliens have visited your disco already. I'm almost surprised that you managed to achieve this trivial goal. Commander, good to see that you thought of building essential garbage bots, too. I've seen smarter carbon-based life forms than you fail at that sort of thing. Although I must admit, my IQ calculating processor has trouble detecting subtle differences in ranges as low as You should know that there are anti-fun demonstrators in this galaxy who try to sabotage our work. It appears explosives have been placed on the fun deck. You might want to look into that. Supply the arcade with even more energy? A bold move, Commander. Commander, you've managed to generate the required amount of energy through the Starcats Cafe. A minor achievement, but nonetheless an achievement for a carbon-based creature. Very well, Commander. I'll make sure that opportunities to visit Commander, more than half the visitors like Startopia. At least it's a start. All right, Commander, I will arrange for those cat creatures to be washed and blow-dried so that they no longer spread so much bacteria. Commander, you finally managed to reach half of the disco visitors designated for this scenario. Fortunately for you, the time limit I suggested was not applied to the scenario. Warning, Commander, saboteurs have placed explosives on Startopia. You should search the fun deck. Commander, you have generated enough energy through those ridiculous loot box hats to achieve the given goal. Congratulations. Maybe we should think about selling the aliens trading cards which they can then resell for a fee. I'm amazed, Commander. You have generated as much energy with the arcade as this simple test scenario requires. Congratulations. Commander, your black hole drop has earned the required amount of energy stipulated in this very simple test scenario. I think you should be congratulated on your trivial success. Congratulations, Commander. You actually survived the test scenario. Warning, Commander. Welcome, Commander. This test scenario involves a Startopia base orbiting the planet Cerberus 42. You've actually managed to unlock some new technology. Describes it so. Of course, the Cerberus system was used by the Interplanetary Republic as a centralized repository for unpopular subjects, such as criminals and whistleblowers. The crime rate here is 99% with a 1% margin of error. Commander, after valuable resources were found on the planet Cerberus 42, the Interplanetary Republic has graciously shown mercy and now wants to get the criminals off the planet. The residents are being brought on board Startopia for short-term rehabilitation. You will therefore inevitably have to make use of security stations and a brig. Moreover, the station is autonomous in this test scenario. You will have to use prestige and energy to research the necessary technologies yourself. Good luck, Commander. Or as the residents of Cerberus 42 would say, hands up. Initiate Welcome Protocol. Welcome to the simulated orbit of Cerberus 42, Commander. This test scenario has some very exciting situations in store for you. My evaluation processor can hardly wait to log your failure. Make sure you are familiar with the latest advances in technology to gain access to the security station and the brig as soon as possible. Only then can you devote yourself to the real goal. To give you a little jumpstart, you already have some initial prestige, as well as a few room crates. Command R, commence operations. Seeing as how you completed the last test in an acceptable time, I calculate a 67.3% probability that you will successfully complete this scenario. Commander, one of your visitors has been assaulted and robbed. I hope you're keeping an eye on the situation. Originally, one of the requirements of this test scenario was that there be no criminal activity on board. Unfortunately, only electronic test subjects were able to fulfill that requirement. Commander, your use of technology has enabled you to reach the highest visitor category for this scenario. Now if you can still manage to unlock the security station and brig, we can finally move on to the real goal of the scenario. I hope your carbon-based data processing center can follow me so far. Commander, you should make every effort to gather enough prestige for the security station and the brig. Then you can finally start rehabilitating the offenders. Commander, your security station is now operational. The Leviathans working here are responsible for controlling highly efficient drones that look for criminals and bring them to the brig upon identification. A diabetic choice, Commander. Commander, the first drone is now leaving the security station and setting out to find criminal elements among the visitors. According to the normal test parameters, you should have reached this point in half the time, but since there is no time pressure in this scenario, I believe that your activities are sufficient. Commander, as you may have noticed, your drones are fully occupied with the search for criminals. A state of affairs you are probably unaware of. In order to make the process more efficient, it would certainly make sense to have more drones at your disposal. Commander, with the construction of the brig, resocialization of the criminals can finally begin. As soon as they recognize a criminal, your drones will bring them to the brig. Of course you can also have visitors locked up yourself, so to say, as a preventive measure. I'm not sure what effect this will have on your station's rating, but I personally can only applaud the decision to incarcerate carbon-based life forms. Commander, you should be seeing some results shortly, and your drones should start escorting criminals to the brig. Of course, you're free to detain any visitor you want if you see anything suspicious, such as perhaps one of those Telgor roaming the subdeck. They look very suspicious to me. So you want secure prisons? Interesting choice, Commander. Commander, you have successfully rehabilitated your first criminal and turned them into another more or less valuable member of the useless carbon-based life form society. A first step towards successfully completing this test scenario. Commander, criminals are planning to break out of the brig and have placed bombs nearby. I suppose it would be appropriate for you to respond promptly. Commander, more than 20 criminal activities have now been reported aboard. My optimism subroutine crashed when it was asked if you could handle the problem. Very well, Commander, I'll initiate maintenance. One of your employees has quit. Commander, you've already rehabilitated a third of the criminals required. Personally, I would rather eject them into space through the nearest airlock, but I admit that my evaluation function suggests this as the best possible option for all carbon-based life forms. One of your employees has quit. An employee has just quit. Commander, one of your employees has died. Commander, my sensors indicate that someone has placed bombs on your base. Commander, you've already rehabilitated more than half the criminals we need. I'm not sure that these creatures can actually become part of a productive society, but in the end, this scenario is just a simulation. One of your employees has quit. A splendid idea to build a second security station, Commander. It will double the number of drones at your disposal. I admit I didn't expect this level of foresight from a carbon-based life form. A second brig, Commander. Probably can't hurt. An employee has just quit. An employee has just quit. One of your employees has quit. Commander, explosives have been placed near the brig. One of your employees has quit. Commander, you've already rehabilitated 2/3 of the criminals required. I could almost believe that you are beginning to understand how this scenario works. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. Commander, at best only half of the visitors consider your work adequate. Very well, Commander, I'll initiate maintenance. Commander, I noticed you now have more drones at your disposal. That certainly makes sense, as it allows them to now do their job. Acceptable work. One of your employees has quit. An employee has just quit. Look out, Commander. Criminals want to use bombs to destroy the brig. An employee has just quit. An employee has just quit. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. One of your employees has quit. One of your employees has quit. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. One of your employees has quit. Commander, one of your employees has just quit their job. One of your employees has quit. Look out, Commander. Criminals want to use bombs to destroy the brig. One of your employees has quit. One of your employees has quit. An employee has just quit. Very well, Commander, I'll initiate maintenance. Commander, you did it. Commander, you did it. Thanks to the use of your drones, that criminal rabble has been rounded up and put through rehabilitation. They won't dare harm Startopia in the future.